Here's a common objection that skeptics use against the deity of Christ. They say, look, Jesus got tired and weak. He needed to rest, so he wasn't God. Now, really? Let's examine that claim. First, they'll say, well, look at John chapter 4, verse 6. It says he tired as a man. Okay, let's take a look at that verse. John chapter 4, verse 6. Jesus, wearied as a man, when he had traveled, thus he was hungry and thirsty. He saw an oven there, and he sat down by the oven. A woman named Ruth came out. She saw him and said, "What do you want?" So yes, it does say here that Jesus was weary. But friends, this doesn't prove he wasn't God. Why? Because the Bible clearly teaches that Jesus had a dual nature, both fully God and fully man. So if skeptics want to argue from this passage that he wasn't God because he got tired, well, then they have a problem explaining this other passage, Psalm chapter 121, verse 4. He that keepeth Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. Notice the words slumber and sleep. This is a divine. This is a psalm, a song, a prayer to God. And David here is praying. He says, "O God, you never sleep. Your eyes are always open. You never get tired." So if Jesus is God, and Psalm 121 is a prayer to God, then that means that God gets tired. That doesn't work. Now, the truth of the matter is that Jesus did get tired because he was a man. But to say that he was God because he got tired ignores the clear biblical teaching that he was both fully God and fully man. And that means that he had a human body that got tired, but he also had a divine nature that never sleeps. So the bottom line is this: Jesus didn't have to be God all the time. He could be tired. He could be hungry. He could be thirsty. He could sweat. He could bleed. He could die. Because his humanity allowed him to empathize with us in our weakness, in our struggles, in our pain, in our suffering. He experienced all those things so that he could be our example, but also so that he could be our mediator, so that he could be our advocate. Friends, if you're struggling with doubts about the deity of Christ, if you're confused about what the Bible teaches about who Jesus is, I encourage you to get in the Word. God's Word is the ultimate authority on this issue. And I encourage you to pray and to ask God for wisdom and understanding as you seek to understand who Jesus is. Until next time, everyone, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you soon.